everyone, Sophia here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm on episode 10 of my Getting Things Done home edition. William here is going to be my assistant today.
Hi.
We are building the cabinet for the bathroom. You know, I took down.
Yeah.
Okay. So the cabinet is right there in the box. We're going to build it here and then we're going to install it. Now the reason why I'm asking you to help is because I need somebody to hold it while I'm putting it into the wall.
Right.
Okay? So, and then you're gonna learn something.
Okay.
All right? So I'm installing a 3-door cabinet in the bathroom instead of the 2 cabinets they had. If you didn't watch that episode, link is down below. That was episode 8, not 9, of their bathroom mini makeover. But it's really about me going through a list of to-dos that I have around the house, and I'm trying to go through my entire list in the year 2023. So I'm knocking one little project at a time, replacing, repairing, repainting, fixing, and adding sometimes decorative items, whatever needs to be done for the house to look not brand new, but in good shape and maintained by the time we start 2024. So let's get started. Let's open it. So I got the simplest possible cabinet, and actually this one was $89, which is really affordable when you consider it's a 3-door cabinet. That's the adjustment.
Right.
Okay, so once it's hanging, we'll have to adjust.
Right.
Alright? Okay, let's do the big one, and then the other one, and then we're ready to hang it. After that, it's just the shelves. So now, show me the shelves. There's a long one, so it's gonna go here.
Yeah.
Right? and then the other one is a small one and it goes here. And that's one of the things I didn't like about this cabinet.
What about this one?
I don't think that's a shelf. That's not a shelf. That was the probably a packing thing.
Oh.
All right. So, but you see, there's not a lot of shelves.
Right.
Okay. So when I put it up, it's gonna be you at the bottom, your brother on top.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then the common stuff on the left.
Right.
All right. Like the mouthwash and all of that stuff.
Right.
Okay. All right. Let's do the other ones, and then we're ready to hang it. Okay, you ready?
Sure.
So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna hold it.
Mm-hmm.
I brought in my
Your level.
my level. Okay, so what your job is, as I hold it with the doors open, you're going to put this at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna make sure it's level,
Right.
and then you're gonna take your pencil. You got it, and you're gonna make 3 marks through those holes.
Okay.
Okay, so you got this and that.
I think you're gonna need to move the toothpaste thing.
I calculated, technically I shouldn't have to, but oh my god. Alright. Come on.
Okay.
Imagine that I'm perfectly level.
Okay.
And I hold on. How much room do I have on the other side? From the,
You're touching the thing now.
I'm touching it.
Yeah. You're a little bit off right now.
Mark your first hole.
At the top one?
Yeah, the hole that you see. Do you see the hole?
Yeah. Alright, I think I marked it.
Okay, come over here. Mark this one. You got it?
Yeah, I think I did.
Can you see the marks?
No.
No, okay, alright.
Let me get something thinner.
This weighs a ton. I think I gotta remove this. My concern is that it's gonna take out paint with it. Alright? And just like I thought. Look at that.
Eek. That's a lot of paint.
Alright, so basically I just give myself more work now. Because I'm gonna have to sand all of that and paint it. I'm gonna have to plaster it too. The advantage is that I can move this a little bit more to the right.
Right.
Alright?
Mm-hmm.
So, if I was super smart, I would go get wood blocks to hold this while you do your thing.
Right.
Alright? But instead, I'm just gonna hold it.
Okay.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna move it a little bit more to the right. And if I was really lazy, you know what I would do?
What?
I would cover that so I don't have to paint it. I know, right?
Are you gonna?
We'll see. Alright, 1, 2, 3. You have your level?
I have both of them. Okay. And what does it say?
Okay, I'm level. Am I covering that hole?
Yes, you are.
I am?
Yes.
All of it?
Yep.
Perfect.
Okay.
Alright, make your marks.
Alright. This one. And then this last one. What? It's in the hole.
What do you mean it's in the hole? Oh, I gotta move it up then.
Yeah.
Alright.
You're still covering the hole though. And then
It's still in the hole?
yeah.
Oh. We good?
Yeah.
Oh.
I feel like you can see the markings.
Alright, take 2.
Alright. Because the pen didn't work. Alright.
Alright, am I covering the mark?
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
Ah.
We on the hole?
Yeah.
Moving it up. Hold on. Alright, go ahead. You got it?
Yeah.
Alright, come on.
Now, can you move your...
You got it?
Yeah, I think so. I can see some holes. So you can see the mark here-ish.
Here. Alright, so we got one here. Where's the other one?
There's one here, and I guess the middle one, I didn't do it deep enough, but I think we can use these as, like, base markers, you know?
Alright, you know what? This is wood behind it. So I think the screw is just gonna go in for that one. So we're gonna place this one and this one first.
Okay.
Right? Alright, get the, You know I gotta paint after this.
Oh.
Alright, go get the, step ladder. Thank you. Is this right here?
Yeah. I would imagine. You're not plugged in. The light.
I have to turn the lights on to get that thing to work?
Yep.
See, I'm not in the stud, right? But those anchors are supposed to be,
What is the stud exactly?
the stud is the, good question. The stud is the verticals from top to ceiling, like this. And they're usually either 12 on center or 16 on center. 12 on center means that there's a foot, 12 inches, it's actually a little bit under, in between. So if you get me the measuring tape, which should be over there, right? Let's see. Because this should be in between 2 studs.
Right.
14. This is an old house.
Mm-hmm.
It's 16 on center.
Right.
Okay. If you want to change your cabinets or whatever, you may not have a cabinet that's going to be able to get the studs.
Right.
That's why you put the special anchors. So if this is 16, right? So this is 14 because they have 2 pieces here against the stud. So the stud is right here.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's say this is the middle, right? I go to 16. That means that my next middle is right here.
Right.
All right. And if I go here, by 16 I should get to the corner.
Right.
I'm at 12. So it's 16 on center and then 12 at the corner.
Right.
I may be totally giving you misinformation, but I believe that's how it works. So teachable moment, right? You see how my drill went through?
Uh-huh.
I'm going on empty.
Right.
This anchor, I'm gonna do it.
Right.
All right? So if you go downstairs in the boiler room,
Right.
you pass the door, you make a right. On the top shelf, there's a big red bin. In it, you're gonna find a little, a box, a plastic box. That's a container from a store, not a box that has a latch, okay? In it, you're gonna see really big white plastic screws,
Right.
okay? And they should have metal screws in the box, okay? Bring that little container because those are the kind of screws you want to put in. They're special anchors for when you're on empty, for hollow walls and sheetrock and stuff like that. Because that cabinet is really heavy. Those little anchors and screws, I'm gonna make it.
Okay.
I don't want that cabinet to fall on you guys.
Okay.
Okay? So you get that, and then I'll show you how to install those. So let me show you this.
Right.
Because we're doing teachable moments, right?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, look at the size of these screws compared to the ones they give us. Those 3 screws are not holding this cabinet. They got cheap. You want to use something like this. You see the blue stuff?
Mm-hmm.
When I'm going to put the screw in there, the blue stuff is going to pop out.
Oh, cute.
Okay? So it's going to stop the whole thing from coming out or coming off again. So these, you just screw directly into the wall. You see how they're screwed already? Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so when we're ready to install it, the screw will go in here, and as the screw goes in, those blue butterfly pop out, and that will stop the whole thing from coming off.
Right.
Alright? So hot in here. We don't have the AC on. I don't know why. It is so humid. This thing's a pain in the butt, okay? Can I just say that? I think I'm gonna have to adjust the light, maybe change the lights. Now, it's a little bit too much on the right, but that's okay, because remember I'm gonna put a sink that's facing this way. So this part is off, but this part is fine. It's gonna be fine, I don't care. Because again, this is only temporary, alright? I don't trust the way it's hanging. I just don't trust the way it's hanging. So what I'm gonna do is get a big wood screw, and that third hole that goes into a stud, it's gonna go straight. I'm gonna get a very long one, and it's gonna go straight into the stud. That's the only way, because otherwise, I'm telling you, this thing's gonna fall off. The screws they give you are about 2 inches. And the piece of wood that's in the back of it that holds the whole piece together, in particular the screws, is already a 1/2 inch. So you basically only have 1.5 inch of screw to get into your wall to hold this thing in 3 places. No. Nope. If you're short, it's probably too high for you, but remember, this is the boys' bathroom. They're both really tall. Edward is going to be all the way up to here. Willie about up to here. I don't know about the light. I might have to change the lights. It would be having to scrape them and repaint, right? Because it's really, I mean, I know it's doable, but I can't move them. That's the reason why I had them go down. Because the part that holds is actually supposed to go below. So I moved them down, upside down instead. So if I was to move them upside down now, I wouldn't be able to do it because of this. It's never ending, is it? Alright, I'm waiting for him to bring me one of those big screws. Alright, I'm done. I'm just gonna put the shelves in and clean the mirror. So what I did was add another screw, a fourth screw right here that goes straight in, and the screw is about this long, and it's only because I don't trust this cabinet. I don't know why, I just don't. That's what happens when you buy cheap, okay? Alright, so we gotta clean up all of this, Willie.
Right.
And then I'm gonna install the shelves, alright?
Alright.
What I need to do is remove the little numbers, and then they should have given you little white caps to cover those things. Look here. I think they gave us little white caps to plug in to cover those. Can you see if you find them?
I can try.
Okay. It's supposed to stop it from making noise when you close it. Okay. You see, this one works.
Mm-hmm.
Alright? They're like little courtesy bumper things. No, it still makes noise. But this one is better. Alright, so that, you know, if the bathroom is right next to your bedroom, for instance, right? In the morning, if you gotta get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, you don't wake up your partner or your spouse. I have more of those rubbers downstairs in the basement, so I'm gonna put more so that it's, yeah, it works. You see that? It works on this one, but not on these two. Probably because I need to adjust the stuff. All right, let's put the shelves in. And then what you want to do is get the Windex, and we have paper towels, so just get the Windex. All right, and I'll put the shelves in.
All right.
Thanks. This thing wiped me out, okay? Wiped me out. I went downstairs and I don't have white glossy paint. I'm gonna have to go to the store. I'm not doing that right now. So guess what? 2 videos on YouTube this week. I'm tired, guys. Enough is enough, okay? At some point I'm gonna have to bite the bullet. Some of these projects will take the life out of you. Okay, they go that way. See, I was gonna do another video after that. I'm fried, Willie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done.
All right.
That's it for me. I can't. I'm off on Wednesday, so maybe I'll do something Wednesday, but enough is enough. This thing wiped me out, and you did a good job.
Thank you.
Okay? So your brother goes up, you go at the bottom. There should be more shelves in that thing, but
It's not the best quality.
well, I got you guys something cheap, because I know I'm gonna replace it eventually.
Right.
You know, that's what it comes down to. This is a temporary solution. It's gonna last however long it's gonna last before we redo this bathroom. It's
Okay.
gonna work, but I'm telling you, this cabinet needed the bigger screws. Alright. Okay?
Alright.
Alright, so you go ahead. We got an extra one of those.
Oh, we got an extra one of everything.
Yeah, how about longer screws? What you expect for 89 bucks? Alright, so wet the paper towel first. Because cheap mirror here, if you spray directly on that, eventually the bottom here is going to get all, alright, go ahead. fill it up, and then off camera, and then when we come back, we'll give them a tour.
Okay.
All right, and then we're done with this one. What do you think?
I think we did a good job for how cheap it is. And I'm a fan of cheap things.
I know you are, but listen, budget, okay? I got the two of you. We got the two of you to put in college, all right? Now is not the time for us to go and splurge on super expensive cabinets, because you could go and find a $500 cabinet, $1,000 cabinet, okay?
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to take as many honors and AP so I can get scholarships.
Okay, well, like your brother, that's good. But understand that sometimes you do the best you can with what you have.
Right.
And again, this is only temporary,
Mm-hmm.
all right? I think I'm gonna change the lights. Do something different with lights that go up instead. What do you think?
I kind of like these lights.
Well, I can find the same design, but you know what the problem is? Again, I bought lights that were maybe $70 each,
I
right?
feel like these have been here the entire time.
No, I installed them.
Oh.
I can't even remember what was there before.
Yeah,
I think it was like a single light. I would have to look at the pictures, but anyway. And then the paint started peeling within a year and a half. So I had to repaint them. And now the repaint is peeling.
Mm.
Okay. I was going to spray paint them, but the issue is the way they angled. You know, I think I can get you better lights.
Alright.
I'm going to look for better lights. Because if the light goes on the ceiling, you don't have it in your face, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's never ending. All right, it is done, at least for today, and we got a new cabinet. Willie, what do you think? It's gonna stay?
I think it'll be fine for at least a couple months.
Couple of months? I'm looking at couple of years here.
It's cheap though.
So you think it's only gonna last a couple of months?
At minimum.
At minimum?
Yes.
Why?
It's cheap.
Okay, all right. So the construction of it is like regular IKEA stuff. While we're at it, we'll show you what's inside. Okay. The issue is, so we got Edward on top here, and then we got Willie over here. Right. The issue is the way you assemble it, and then this is the common stuff they both use. All right. You can't do these with the regular screwdriver. We had to get like a really small screwdriver because you install this and then it stops you from being able to reach the ones that are over here. So if you wanted to do this, basically you would have to assemble this first, right? And then you assemble everything else, but they don't tell you to do that, right? That was the issue?
Yeah.
Okay. The other issue is the length of the screws they give you. They barely fit, considering the kind of wall that I have. So again, I had to do two that are like really, really big screws for drywall. I have this one in here that goes straight into the wood, and then I added an extra screw. So now we got unsightly screws all the way on top. They don't give you the little covers here, okay? I think we can manage that. The mirrors, okay? What else did I do? I put the soap on the little soap dish here. That's the same one I have in the kitchen. And that's about it. So I'm not gonna cross off what I did as replacing the cabinets because I didn't do the insert. So I still have to do the insert. And the insert is gonna have probably a plant and then the cotton pads and Q-tips, but in little containers. But when you come in, it doesn't look too bad. What do you think, Willie?
It looks Modern.
It looks modern and updated, right? So, all right, the lights, you know what? I'd rather spend money replacing this one, William, right? Than changing those. Those I'm going to pull down, scrape, and paint.
No.
Right? Because then I can do that. It's like choices. This will come out probably next year, and the sink, instead of being a corner sink, will be a sink facing this way. So it will, I calculated it's got to be under 32. So we'll go like this, and they will gain all of that space here will be out. The sink will be right here in front of the mirror, and that's just fine. Stuff I still need to do. Okay, I still have to repaint all of the edges, corners here. I gotta repaint that. I did get the curtains, but to be honest, I'm like fried. I don't want to deal with it right now. I didn't get the fan yet. The fan is on a delay. I don't know why. So the next time you'll see me in this bathroom, I will be sanding all of this, sanding all these areas here that need to be repainted, and like the corner over there, and then all of this will be repainted, and then I'll install the fan, and then I'll put the curtains, and then I'll start doing this thing. All right, Willie, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, go look inside because you haven't seen about them new stuff too.
Edward's home.
Oh, perfect. Ed,
What?
how was the milkshake?
It was good.
All right, come here. Look at your new cabinet.
Oh, looks nice.
Okay, you're the top guy. You're
Great.
the top shelf.
Okay. William's bottom shelf. Got it.
All right. And that's the common stuff.
Okay.
All right. What do you think?
It looks nice. I'm exhausted.
What did you do?
Walked around a lot.
Why?
And I don't know.
Okay. Did you have a milkshake?
Yeah.
What kind of milkshake did you have?
Cookies and cream.
Oh boy. How was it?
It was very good.
How much did you pay for it?
Like $7.
That's the new guy in town? There was a line? No? All right. What did you learn?
Diagonals.
You
Mark.
screw in diagonal. Okay, what else?
Mark holes.
Mark holes, yeah.
And do this after you screw in that.
Yeah, okay.
'Cause that's smarter.
That's smarter. Yeah, that's right. Okay. What else did you learn?
Leverages.
What do you mean by leverage?
When, like, if I screw like this, I gotta leverage myself.
To bring in force into the screwing, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you've learned that. Okay, very good. That's it. You did a good job.
Thank you.
It was hard, right?
Yes.
Much harder than we thought.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but some projects are like that. All right. Thank you, Willie.
Bye.
Bye. Now you know why I've been procrastinating this, right? It's not that easy. And you can't do it by yourself. I mean, you could, but you would have to get like things to hold it in place at the bottom. It was nuts. I'm really tired. And then, you know, we came back from the state fair that was yesterday. So I'm really tired from that. And I exercised this morning. So today I'm like kind of, but forget about the second video. I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go in my garden. That's what I'm going to do. I need to relax and go in my garden and spend some time with the garden. So the next time you'll see me in here, I'll probably be doing the fan thing and painting. And then we'll see what's next. But I'm glad I did this. It's over. It's behind me. I don't want to hear about it. For another couple of years, it will last longer than a few months, especially now that I've screwed it in directly into the stud. It's never ending, you know, it's never ending. One of the things that I'm thinking of doing, and it's not on my list, but I might do it anyway, is replace this. This is so dated. It really is. I think that it would give a more modern look to the whole bathroom if I replace this. But then again, if I replace it, that means I gotta replace this one too. Like my grandmother used to say, at the ball, one dances. I'm done. Give me a thumbs up. This was exhausting and not as easy as I thought it would be, but it's done. So thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe right here in the corner. All the links for my Etsy shops are down below. If you want to support this channel and more projects, you can subscribe to Patreon and join the Patreon community at patreon.com/microwavechallenge. Exclusive content not seen on YouTube. Lots of it. If you join now, you have access to the entire last year's worth of content, so there's a lot to catch up with. And that would be it. I will see you in the next video. Wednesday I'm off. If I feel like it, I'll film a third video for YouTube for this week. Otherwise, there'll be only 2 videos. I'll talk to you later. Bye!